Welcome students in today's business studies lecture. So as you all know that we have completed our first chapter of business studies, that is nature and significance of management. In the previous chapter we have discussed what is management, how goals can be achieved, what are the different functions of management. Other than that, we have discussed management as an art, management as a profession, management as a science, levels of management. This we all have learned in the first chapter. Now we are further adding something in the what we have learned in the first chapter. You all know that we have discussed the meaning of management in the first chapter, that every manager or every organization have some goals to be achieved, and for achieving that goals, whatever the activities a manager is performing is known as the kind of management he is doing, and these activities are known as planning, organizing, staffing, directing and controlling. This we have already discussed in the first chapter. Now we are moving further in this chapter. What is the principles of management? Before understanding the principle of management topic, we have to first understand the meaning of principle. What is the word meaning of principle? प्रिंसिपल्स को अगर मैं हिंदी में बोलूँ तो सिद्धांत कह सकते हैं. प्रिंसिपल्स आर दैट गाइडलाइंस विच every manager have to follow to achieve their goals. I am repeating, principles are that guidelines which every manager while he is doing management, which every manager have to follow to achieve their goals in an effective and efficient manner that we have discussed in first chapter. So these are only the guidelines. We know the meaning of guidelines. Guidelines are different from rules. Guidelines are something which is not compulsorily to follow. But if we follow that thing, it will be helpful for us. And rules are something which are compulsorily to follow. So I have written here rules just because I want to make you clear that principles you should not compare this rules meaning with the principle. Principles are something which is helping you, which is guiding you. It is not compulsory things to be followed. It depends upon the management, it depends upon the situation, it depends upon the management expertise and his knowledge which principle they have to use. So principles are the general guidelines for decision making and behavior to act. This means these principles are the general guidelines for taking the decisions or for making decisions and behavior to act. And to act by whom? To act by manager, because we all know that we are learning management and management will be done by manager. So this principle of management are the guidelines which will help manager to make the decisions. They can be used under circumstances, under certain circumstances. See, in an organization, at different point, different situations will arise, as because management is dealing with the human beings. So different situations will appear, and as a manager you have to deal with the situations in a most effective manner so that smooth flow of the work will be happen. So this will only help you, and this principle of management you can use under different circumstances according to the situation. They help manager to take and implement decision. This principle of management will help manager to implement the decisions, correct decisions. These are guidelines to action. Guidelines to action means these are just guiding you that how to act in a different situation. Suppose if I give the example that in a company wants to give promotion to their employees. When a company wants to think that this is the peak time and they have to give promotion to their employees. So while giving the promotion, they have two ways. Either they can give promotion on the basis of seniority, or they can give the promotion on the basis of work performed by the employee. So these two different situations, and these two different situations, giving promotion on the basis of seniority and giving promotion on the basis of their knowledge, expertise, on the basis of their experience. These two are the principle of management given by different name, like remuneration of employees and other one is equity. These two principles, I will discuss all the things in further in the chapter, don't worry about it. So here I am only explaining you the meaning of principle of management. So while giving the promotion, this is the circumstances, they have two different things, and it is not compulsory that they have to follow seniority also and they have to follow the experience also. It depends upon the manager to deal with the situation. According to the situation, they can take the decision according to what will be suitable for the organization. To perform the functions of management by manager in an appropriate manner so that goals achieved, he will follow this principle of management. Now I have made here one flow chart. Please look here carefully. Suppose this is a goal of an organization. We all have discussed that management is a dynamic organization. It is all pervasive, that whether it is profit organization or non-profit organization, small organization or large organization, every organization will have some goals, and for achieving these goals they have to perform certain functions of management. First chapter discuss कर चुके हैं that every organization have some goals, and for achieving these goals they have to perform some functions of management. And which functions of management they have to perform? That is planning, organizing, staffing, directing and controlling. And while performing these functions of management, to implement them properly and effectively, they have to follow principle of management. I'm again repeating, every organization have to achieve the goals. For achieving the goals, they have to perform some functions of management. And performing this function of management and properly and effectively, they have to follow principle of management. Is it clear, all of you? Every organization has certain goals to be achieved. For achieving these goals, they had to perform some functions of management. This function of management had to be applied properly, because if these functions of management were not applied properly, then we cannot not able to achieve our goal. That's why to ensure that these functions of management implemented properly, we have to follow some principle of management. Is it clear? Now start the new thing. I am writing principle of management in a short form, that is POM. In the management theories, there are two type of principle of managements are given by two different persons. One is Henry Fayol and another is F.W. Taylor. Henry Fayol and F.W. Taylor. They both have given some principle of management. Fayol have given altogether 14 principles of management and Taylor have given altogether 4 principles of management. Fayol's principles are basically applied in an offices, or I can say that in the administration work, where the office work and administration work, management work is happening, at that time, that place, Fayol's principle will be applicable. And Taylor's principle will be applicable in the technical field, like in the factory. If a goal had to be achieved in a factory, these functions of management will have to be followed everywhere, whether either it is factory or either it is an administrative work. And when achieving goals in the factory, at that time we have to follow principle of management, but at that time we will follow Taylor's principle of management. Suppose let me give you the example of bank. Bank is a organization which is having administration, office organization. Bank will also have some goals, and while performing their goals, bank manager will perform all these functions. For effectively performing these functions, they will follow principle of management. But in the bank, which principle of management they will follow? Fayol's principle of management. But if I'll say at the same time, if I'll say that in the factory, which principle will follow? Taylor's principle will follow. For remembering, you can Taylor's T for Taylor and T for technical field. ये आपको remembrance के लिए अच्छा रहेगा. Clear? Under hospital, which principle of management you will follow? Fayol's principle. Companies, Fayol's principle. Only in that factories or in the production house where the production activity is happening, only at that time Taylor's principle will be followed. Rest or in the school will follow Fayol's principle, in the university will follow Fayol's principle. In big companies, whether it is profit organization or non-profit organization, everywhere will follow Fayol's principle. So this is all about today's lecture. In the next lecture, we will start with the 14 principles of management, which are very obvious and which are very obvious that will come in the examinations. So thank you for today.